Hey there, my friend. This is Dr. Anthony Balduzzi, founder here at the Fit Father Project and the Fit Mother Project. And today, my team and I decided to prepare for you an at-home workout that requires no equipment. Because right now, at the time of shooting this, we're all stuck at home during this quarantine thing. So we need to be able to get exercise in for both ourselves and our families in a way that's completely simple, requires no equipment. So that's what we have here for you today, an amazing no equipment workout. And it works your entire body. It works your lower body, your core, and your upper body. So what I'm gonna do is quickly explain this workout, how it works, and we're gonna get into a quick demo here where I'm gonna do it in our home. And all we need is like a rug, a couch, and your body weight. So it's an incredibly effective workout. So how this works is we're gonna start with a lower body circuit. And we're gonna do air squats as our first thing for 20 reps. And then we're gonna immediately go into single leg split squats. So one leg is elevated on the couch. We're doing squats, 10 reps on one leg and then 10 reps on the other leg. I'm gonna demo all of this for you. Then we're gonna move on to some good mornings. We're gonna use a belt. I'll show you what those are. It's a great glute, hamstring, and low back exercise. We're gonna move on to some walking lunges time for a minute, and then we're gonna do some mountain climbers for 1 minute. That is our lower body circuit. We're gonna do that circuit all the way once through, and then we're gonna rest for 1-2 minutes, and then we're gonna do the lower body circuit again, 2 to 3 times, and then we're gonna move on to core. So we do all these exercises without rest, and then we rest, and then we do it again without rest, and then we rest, and that completes 2 of these circuits of the lower body, and then we can move on to core. And if you feel like doing a 3rd circuit of the lower, that's totally fine. You can do 2 or 3 circuits of this before moving on to core. So for the core, we have some side planks each side for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna move into an RKC Plank, which is absolutely amazing for 30 seconds to 1 minute. And then we're gonna finish with a Glute Bridge Kickout, an exercise that not a lot of people do, but is incredibly good for your glutes, for your core, for everything. So we're gonna do that as our core circuit. I have the times and reps here. We're gonna go through all of this. And then finally, we're gonna move on to some upper body stuff. We're gonna get in some push-ups, some super YTWs, which I'm gonna demonstrate for you, and some A-frame shoulder presses. Absolutely amazing. Now this is a whole body workout, which is amazing, and you can get it done in I'd say about 30 minutes, and you can do it with your kids, you can do it with your spouse, with your partner, and it's absolutely amazing. So without further ado, I'm gonna move this board, we're gonna hop here, we're gonna get into the lower body portion of this circuit. And again, this circuit is 2 to 3 cycles of the lower, 2 to 3 cycles of the core, 2 to 3 cycles of the upper, and then you're done. So let's get into today's workout, and let me go get this set up for us. All right, so let's kick off this no equipment at-home workout. Now, we're gonna start this workout again with that lower body circuit. And the first motion is the air squat for 20 reps. So there's a couple ways to do these, but typically you want your feet a little wider than shoulder width, arms out in front of you, and we're gonna come down here and just count our reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you're doing these, you can certainly cross your arms here, you can go behind your ears, you can do the Macarena, whatever you wanna do. But I do wanna make sure that you are sitting back and down in a chair and you're keeping your chest nice and upright as you're doing these squats. If you feel like you need to make things harder, get a big backpack, fill it with books, hug this thing like this, and then squat. A lot more challenging, you have to really stay up. But 20 reps of those air squats, and I'll do a couple more just so you can get the form. Down, up. Then we're gonna move on to our second exercise, which is a single leg split squat. So with this, 1 leg at a time, we're gonna put a back foot up on a couch, on a chair, on something. We're gonna take a little hop out front, arms are out at the sides for your balance. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come down just like this, loading this front leg and this front glute, coming right on up. 10 reps each leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep tension all the way through here. 8, 9, and 10. At this point, I would switch to this leg and do 10 reps, but I think you get the idea here of how these look. So 10 reps each leg. Immediately into our third exercise, the good morning. So a good morning is typically a barbell exercise where the bar is on your back like this, and you're coming down just like this, and you're driving your hips through. We're gonna do it with a belt, or with your hands out just like this. What we're gonna do though, is get a belt. You can attach 2 belts if you need. Get it overhead like this, wide stance. I'm gonna hinge at the hips right down here, keeping the back straight, stretching those hammies, firing the glutes through. 15 reps here. 2. Key here is as I come down, my back straight, I'm pulling out against this, and I'm firing my glutes through, squeezing. I'm using this hip hinge motion. Notice how there's not a lot of bend in my legs. It's not like a squat. It's a hinge from the hip right to here, and I'm pulling hard across this belt. 15 reps here. Again, this is working your glutes and your hamstrings. You want to keep that. If you don't use a belt, it'll look something like this. Also hard and challenging on your back. Coming down, stretching the glutes. If you have a little bend in your legs, that's fine. Want to fire those glutes through. So 15 reps of the good mornings. Immediately into walking lunges for 1 minute. So boop, set the timer on your invisible wristwatch, on your phone, and we'll start the walking lunges. So down, up, down, up. For the sake of making sure you guys can see me, I would turn around. You got a small house like I do. You go like this, back and forth for 1 minute. I think this walking variety is better than just the traditional step back lunge, because you can kind of cheat this and fly back like that. Whereas with a walking lunge, you load that front leg, you fire up. At home workouts, especially body weight stuff, it is about the quality of the contraction because you don't have a lot of weight. So keep on going. We're gonna pretend I'm almost at a minute. Walking around, you can go around the entire house if you need to. So 1 minute done. Mountain climbers. We're gonna finish out the lower body circuit. Now this is truly a core exercise, but the reason it's in the lower section is because your legs are gonna work like pistons. So you wanna get into this kind of plank position here. Arms are tight. And now for 1 minute, I'm gonna fire my legs through here like pistons. Grabbing the floor hard with my hands. I'm in line here. Dragging on that carpet, firing through. Put your timer in front of you, work your core. Drive those legs forward and through. So, those are the mountain climbers. At this point, we've completed a circuit. If you have a puppy who comes into the frame, like our little dog Luna, you can say hi to Luna right here. That's okay. You move on. So, lower body circuit. All those exercises, air squats, single leg split squats each leg, good mornings, walking lunges, mountain climbers, 1 circuit. So now I rest, I'm gonna do it again for 2. And if I want, I rest, and I do it again for 3, then I'm gonna move on to the core. So our core exercises here, I'm gonna start with a side plank. Absolutely amazing. Come here, Luna baby. You need to move. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get on the side, like this. 1 hand down, up like this. 30 seconds per side. Now, with this, I want you to feel like you're squeezing this line through here, and your lat is very active. This is one of the best body weight back exercises. And if you want to make it more challenging, you can open up here. If you want to make it even more challenging, you can raise a leg. Up to you, 30 seconds each side. 30 seconds, roll it over, legs here, push up, get that lat engaged, arm is overhead, 30 seconds here. Again, you can raise here if you want to make it harder, but I want a good 30-second hold. Next, RKC Plank. So, hands down here. We're gonna do 30 seconds to 1 minute. Okay, so we're here. We're gonna shift back, squeeze those glutes and hammies, push away from the floor, and flex everything. Keep it tight. So, as opposed to a regular plank, which sometimes looks like this for people, RKC plank, your butt is tilted under. It is squeezed. You're pushing away from the floor. You're shifted back. Everything is tight. Squeezing your entire body. You should be shaking. If you're not shaking, you're not doing an RKC plank. 30 seconds to 1 minute. Once that is up, we're gonna move on to those glute bridges with kicks. Absolutely amazing. I think you're really gonna love these. The way we're gonna do these is we're gonna get into a glute bridge position here. Get this back in my pocket here so we have some audio. So glute bridge position here. Hands on the floor. We're gonna bridge up. As we bridge up, we're gonna kick one leg out. This is 1, 2, 2. The reason this is a core exercise is because as I come up, I'm unstable here, so my core has to be active to keep this working, and this glute is firing hard. Good, just like this. You can make it harder by removing those hands too, making it a little more off balance. What you don't want to let happen is as you come up to allow this hip to drop, core is no longer active. Core is active here. So we're doing 8 per leg. Couple more. We'll pretend this is 7, 7, 8, 8. If you have ankle weights at home, you can make it a lot harder if you use ankle weights. So at this point, we just did that whole core circuit. Now we rest and we do it 2 or 3 more times. I'm sorry, 1 or 2 more times for 2 to 3 circuits total. So I would again do the side planks each side, RKC plank, then the glute bridge kicks. We're gonna assume we did all that. We're gonna move on to the upper body portion of this. We're gonna do some good old fashioned push-ups. You can do these on your hands and your toes or on your knees. We're gonna do them to failure. I'd like you to do the position of push-ups where you can do at least 10 quality reps. I'm gonna show you how to make your push-ups even harder. So we're gonna get into a good push-up position right here. All right, good push-up position right here. I'm squeezing the floor. Everything is tight. I'm pushing away from the floor here. As I come down here, nice and slow, I pause, I press up hard. Now, as I'm doing my push-ups, I'm also taking my thumbs and I'm driving them together. So I'm trying to take my hands on the floor and I'm almost trying to slide them across the carpet because this is another action of the chest. It is to bring the hands and the arms to midline here. So we're gonna do both those actions. So push-ups to failure. I'll just do a series of good reps here. Powerful. Down, explode. Down, explode. Your muscles, they respond to tension. You can create a lot more tension if you really squeeze your chest hard and if you fast, sloppy push-ups. So let's say this is the failure rep and I'm like, done. So those are the push-ups. Now we're gonna do the super YTWs. So I'm gonna do these next to Luna here. Hi. With the super YTWs, we're gonna get into the Superman, Superwoman position, which is you're here on your belly. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up like this. I'm using my low back to hold me up. My glutes are lifting off the ground like this. So the top of my thighs are off the ground. Hello. So just like this. First one, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna do Ys. Small motion. Again, my low back is contracted. My legs are off the ground. I'm doing 5 to 10 pulses here. Y. Just like this. My head is in line. Just like this. Add a resistance with the puppy. All right, couple more. And then we're gonna go into W's, 5 to 10. Comes down like this. Just like this. Good. You got a workout buddy back here. All right, 5 to 10. Right here. Good, really good on the back. I want you to feel like you're doing like a lat pull down, like you're squeezing your back down and together. Then finally, those are the W's, 5 to 10. Then T's, you're up like this, coming up. Small motions. But remember, from that low back, I'm continuing to stay contracted. Just like this. Up, 5 to 10. So, those are those super YTWs. Again, I want to show you that back position because I think it's important from this angle. We are here, starting position. Lifting off the ground, glutes are contracted, quads are contracted, I'm here. This is my Y, this is my W, this is my T. So that is our second exercise. Our third and final exercise is the A-frame press. So what we're gonna do here is get into an A-frame. So what an A-frame looks like is like this. Butt is high, hands are out in front of you, just like this. And now we're kind of simulating a shoulder press. So you're gonna come down with hands nice and wide, right down to here. Head touches, push up. Head touches, push up. Head touches, we're gonna go to failure here. However many you can do. Now, this turns into a push-up if you're back here. So I really want you to try to get under yourself so you're like, you kind of look like an A. So it's more of a shoulder press motion. Good. Couple more. And down. So when you reach failure on that, you're gonna rest. And then you're gonna repeat that upper body circuit 1 to 2 more times for 2 to 3 circuits total. And that's your full body, no equipment workout. Again, we did the lower stuff. Then we went for 2 to 3 circuits. Then we did the core specific stuff, 2 to 3 circuits. Then we finished with the upper. This workout is gonna give you cardio. It's gonna give you strength. It's going to give you flexibility and mobility. It's absolutely incredible. It's the kind of exercise that you can do even if you had access to a gym right now. So go forth, kick butt with this workout. If you do it today, comment below and let us know. We'd love to hear and keep you accountable too on your at-home workouts, or link us to a video of you and your family doing that. That'd be awesome too. You can find us on our Facebook, on our Instagram, here on our YouTube channel, over on our blog. We'd love to hear how you and your family are doing and continue supporting you guys. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to our Fit Father Project YouTube channel or our Fit Mother Project YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. We literally have like 300 plus videos, a lot of at-home workouts like this. And later this week, we're gonna be publishing 2 more workouts. Next one is gonna be an at-home workout using only bands. So if you do have bands at home, what can you do in addition to the bodyweight stuff? And then we have another workout that uses a pair of dumbbells or kettlebells. So really great workouts. They're on our channels. So subscribe. If you found this useful, hit the like button, let us know, and drop us a comment below to say hi. I hope you and your family stay safe and healthy. On behalf of me, on behalf of Luna, we care about you guys, and thank you for being here with our channel. We'll talk to you very soon.